7'3".
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome. A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. And for Boston, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Porzingis is out there with Williams, and it's White in at the point. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. He gets in there. It's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Wagner outside. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Banchero grabs the board. Suggs in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Suggs with the ball. He's against Porzingis.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Goes up with it again. Williams with the block.
Well, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Tatum, his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Right now, they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Basket counts.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
The shot's good.
Oh, what an effort by Brown. Outrunning everyone else for that little solo break.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now, here's Suggs. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And they'll get another chance. Wagner against Tatum. And finished off by Wagner.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now here's Porzingis. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. White, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Carter right side. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And it goes down 2 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pocket 6. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Offensive rebound. The shot by Williams, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Banchero passes to Wagner. The pass to Anthony. Over Porzingis. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Boston leading by 11. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's pushing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Harris is checked in for Wagner. And it's Fulton for Jalen Suggs.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Isaac. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now the feed to Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And stolen by Tatum. 44 seconds left to play in the first. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Harris. For the three. Rebound by Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum way outside. Goes back up. There's the three. The shot, no good. The Magic trailed by 14. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Bol kicks to Harris. Deep two from Anthony. He can't get that one. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
The Magic, 11. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Isaac passes to Harris. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Harris.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Rejected by Brogdon.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The quick look, no good that time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Isaac passes to Banchero. Fultz. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kept alive. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Bull. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Harris. Passes it to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Scooped up. Williams. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wagner against Brown. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from deep. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Trying to get open is Carter. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Anthony. Feeds to Carter. Count it. Carter's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They get it again. Williams. And that's off the glass and in. And And the Celtics lead by 16.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Banchero. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Outside Anthony. The tray. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. The 8-footer. And it's Porzingis getting it to go. And it's 6 points for Porzingis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
Launches a three. Rebound by the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Carter down low. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Gary Harris in for Jalen Suggs. Bol, he's checked in for Wagner. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. And it's White with the rebound.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Brown, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bounce pass, Anthony. There's the pass to Isaac. Puts it up from 12. A three. The offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. This one for three. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Taken away by Anthony. All alone. And slam dunk by Harris.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Drops in the tray.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Outside Anthony. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next one.
The Magic, 43.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And there was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 blocked shots, and 4 rebounds.
Headed to the floor right now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the one spot.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Passes it to Banchero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Over Suggs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. 17-point game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And here's Brown outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taking 9 shots to get those 5.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Back to Anthony. Wagner outside. Suggs with the ball. Williams picks him up. And that one's good. Suggs.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on offense right now. And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in.
Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Suggs has got 10.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 3 from Tatum. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Tatum against Wagner. Here's Fultz. Nails it from the high post. Fultz has got his 2nd basket.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Shoots from 14. Tatum's shot is off.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Tatum's shot is off. The Magic trailed by 17. Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Count it. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. Right the pass to Brown. Boston again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Wagner.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Tatum's shot is off. Well, Orlando shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 11. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Banchero. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
and providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Magic. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 9 points. Got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Bol, he's checked in for the Magic. Gary Harris comes in for Jalen Suggs. Here's White. Outside Tatum. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Got a piece of it. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Active and alert on defense. You have to be a little more careful when dribbling around Brogdon.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. He has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And the shot goes in.
Timeout.
Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Derek White. And the change for the Magic. Anthony's checked in for Harris. It's Brogdon on the wing. And here's Tatum for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. 1:27 left in the third. Anthony against Brogdon. With the floater, and Anthony lays it in. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brown. Oh, that's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic.
In for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
Boston leading by 3. Tatum, that's for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Back to Fultz. Isaac outside. Jacks up a 3. No good that time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Fultz. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Porzingis, and it's White in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Stolen by Carter. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Nice D from Porzingis.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Anthony. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. Anthony's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Man, as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Anthony finds Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Porzingis. They'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Williams with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Wagner. Orlando gets it back. The feed to Carter.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Anthony against White. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner. Offline with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trailed by 9. Anthony kicks to Suggs. The pass to Wagner. That 3 off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Count that one. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wagner passes to Isaac. Over Porzingis. Isaac misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Tatum way outside. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trailed by 11. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
It's good.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. A nice shot by Tatum.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's Anthony. The Magic again can't hit.
And he operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 44.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And stolen by White. Tatum on the wing. Offensive rebound. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 47 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Anthony's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Outside, Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anthony kicks to Suggs. Back to Anthony. This game is always changing, and there are fads, there are cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller. And a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. He dishes it to Tatum. Another bucket! Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.